नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत्। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be very joyfully performed, and the everlasting knowledge, Susukam Kartum Avyayam. Now we are successfully studying in the 12th chapter. We are understanding all the qualities which we need to acquire to become dearer to Krishna, which we can easily get it just by following Krishna's message, following Krishna's instructions given in Bhagavad Gita. The song of God, Bhagavad Gita, gives us everything we need to survive. Survive means to go to Goloka. That's what is called survival, not coming back to this Bhuloka. So survival of the fittest, in terms of the species we talk, that's of no use. There is no point in even being proud that our species can survive all such things. We have to come back here again and struggle and suffer in this material world. So as long as that is happening, we are really not surviving. We think that living in this world is called survival. The real meaning for survival is not living in this material world, but living in spiritual world. That way we can survive. That way we can save ourselves. The real meaning of saving oneself is not to save somebody who is in the verge of death, and maybe a doctor can do some kind of medicine, give medicine or surgery and save the life. We are not saving any lives. No one can save anyone in this material world. We are just postponing the death. That's it, delaying the death. If a person gets diseased and gets cured, so that doesn't mean that he's saved. That's what we need to understand. It is just instead of dying now, after several years, after several decades, one may die. But death is certain. That's what we need to know. So the real survival is not taking any birth in this material world. So only a devotee is fit to survive in Goloka. And once we go to Goloka, then we will always survive there. We will always live there. So we are fully saved when we are able to reach Goloka, give up this material wealth. Then there we are always very safe and secure. There is no need to fear about anything. There is no meaning for the word fear in Goloka. If you go to the spiritual world, if you go to Krishna's world, Goloka, then there is no need to be worried. There is no need to be fearful about anything. All such things only in this material world. Bhaya, Krodha, everything. Raga, Bhaya, Krodha, everything. And we are eligible to go to Goloka, Krishna's world, only in this material world itself, if we are able to free ourselves from this Raga, Bhaya, Krodha. Then only we can go to spiritual world. And once we go to spiritual world, then there is no need to worry about anything. There is no need to be fearful about anything. There is no fear, no bhaya, and no anger, no krodha, nothing. Can we imagine such life in this material world, in this mortal world, Mrityu Loka? It is not possible at all. It is impossible. But we ourselves, as an individual soul, we should be able to elevate ourselves to that situation where we are not afraid of anything. We are not worried about anything. And no anger. That means no attachment. Anger comes only if there is attachment. If there is no attachment, then there is no anger. That should be the way of our life. Every moment in our life, we should use only to keep ourselves, to elevate ourselves to this status, this position. Utmost importance should be given, the highest priority should be given only for this task of completely detaching ourselves from this material world. We should aim. We should plan. We should plan to detach. Like people in this world, they plan to accumulate a lot of things, assets. They plan, I want this. Maybe after 2 years, I need to achieve this within 2 years. Or within 5 years, I have to be in this kind of position. I need to be here. I need to achieve that. So, like that, we make a lot of plans. But with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we should be able to make plans that in 2 years, I don't want this. After 5 years, I don't want this at all. In fact, now itself, we don't want that. That's very important. Now itself, we should not be connected with anything immediately. But practically, it is not possible. Practically, it's impossible. Because every individual situation, the circumstances, surroundings, everything is different. So, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we should gradually plan to give up everything. Give up everything means give up all the attachments to everything. Simply develop attachment only on Krishna, not having anything on our name, nothing. We don't want anything here. Everything, even if we have it, we need to think that mentally that it is Krishna's. Everything belongs to Krishna. That's what we should think. So, manasa. Manasa means mentally we should be able to renounce. Sarva karmani manasa. Sannyasyaaste. Sukham vashi. So that's what we are supposed to do. With mind, we should renounce everything. That should be possible now itself. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. It should be possible. Very much possible. Because if we are able to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day and study Bhagavad Gita like what we are doing now, and spread Krishna's message, and always depend on Krishna for everything, then it is very much possible for us to renounce everything mentally. That is very much possible. So if we plan like that, after at this age, I don't want this thing. Or after that age, I don't want this thing. So when we get old, if we are able to plan very well, then we will not have any attachment to anything in this world. Completely give up everything. Because then only it's possible for us to fully remember Krishna all the time. So we should not be attached to things in this material world until the time of death. That is only demons. The demons, until the time of death, pralayantam upashita, kamopabhoga parama yetavatiti nishchita. So chintam aparimeyam pralayantam upashita. So that is only for the demons. Unlimited worries until the time of death. Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashita. Pralayantam means until the time of death. That should not be the case with the devotees. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we should be able to plan our life very, very well. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us how to do that, how to renounce, how to give up. Sangha sastrena dridena chitva. That's it. Tat padam, tat parimargitabhya. Yasmin gata nanivartanti bhuya. So we should seek the place. Having gone, we will not come back again here. That's what. Tatat padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata nanivartanti bhuya. Tvameva chadyam purusham prapadde. So, yatha pravriddhi prashuddha purani. So we should surrender unto that Supreme Person. Tvameva chadyam purusham prapadde. Adi Purusha, the original person, the Supreme Person, Sri Krishna, we should surrender unto him. Yatha pravriddhi prashuddha purani, by whom this entire universe is pervaded from time immemorial. So that's what we need to understand. So this life should be used for us to do that task of detaching from everything. Krishna will help us to do that. In fact, that is very, very easy to do. If we have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, which we are already getting it. So then we can do everything, lot of wonders. We can do everything for Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. By fully surrendering unto Krishna, by following the principles of Bhagavad Gita, so we are getting Krishna's mercy every day, every moment. So then by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will be able to fully surrender unto Krishna. We will be able to reach Goloka. So we are on the path to Goloka. By Krishna's mercy, we have got this opportunity very well. So now we know that our future is going to be very, very bright. There is no worries, no concerns. Even in this life itself, we should go to Goloka. That is very much possible. But as I just mentioned a few days ago, even if we don't go there in this life itself, next life is also going to be very nice only. We don't have to worry. Everything is going to be very nice, wonderful. Krishna's causeless mercy. Everything will go good in our life. So that way, we are very, very fortunate. But not everyone in this material world, that's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that many in this material world, 999 out of 1,000, are not going to focus on this Krishna's message. They don't want to listen. They are very busy. We know the past. So many people who ruled this world and who all thought that everything belonged to them. But They are not here to claim. Whoever claimed that this is mine, that is mine, but once they die, then they are not here to claim. That is the reality. So then what's the point in thinking that everything belongs to us in this material world? That knowledge we need to have. We should not try to go after material sense objects. We should not be focusing and wasting this invaluable human life trying to enjoy this material sense objects, enjoying material sense objects. Really speaking, we are not enjoying, we are suffering only. That is the fact, that is the reality. Because in this world, we cannot satisfy anyone. We cannot enjoy in this material world with the material sense objects. And Krishna told very clearly that that is only suffering. That is the source of our suffering in this material world. So that way, we have to keep ourselves all the time in Krishna consciousness. Our mind should remember Krishna 24/7. So that means we should be engaged in Krishna's service 24/7 only. Like I mentioned yesterday, sleeping for Krishna, eating for Krishna, and doing everything for Krishna. So that way, by Krishna's mercy, our life is very, very bright, very beautiful, and very, very enjoyable. So that can happen only to the devotees. Because devotees are very peaceful. Because when we are not worried about anything in this material world, when we are not attached to anything in this material world, so then that means peace of mind is going to stay with us forever. Peace of mind, that is the source. Peace of mind is the source of happiness, but the source of peace of mind is not having any attachment to anything in this material. That's what. Yuktaga karma palam tyaktva shantima apnoti naistri. That's it. So tyaga shantir ananta. That's what we also studied in the 12th chapter also. Tyaga shantir ananta. So with karma pala tyagas, tyaga shantir ananta. So if you give up the results, if you give up the attachment to the results, so Krishna is very clearly stating that if you give up the attachment, then we are going to get peace of mind in return. That is the result. So that's why this Bhagavad Gita, if you get this Bhagavad Gita, we'll get peace of mind. Param Shanti. Jnanam labdva param shanti. Why we are going to get peace of mind when we get this knowledge? Jnanam labdva param shanti. Because when we get this knowledge, we are going to give up our attachments to everything in this material world. That's why we are going to get peace of mind. That's why jnanam labdva param shantim nachirena adhigacchati. So without any delay, we will quickly get the supreme peace of mind. So with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that way, Bhagavad Gita will take us to Krishna. He is taking us to Krishna. So Krishna came here to give this message, this knowledge to us. And now we are able to study exactly the same way Krishna gave this knowledge. Without any deviation. Everything is same. Everything. Whatever Krishna told Arjuna, we are studying the same way. So that's why Srila Prabhupada also titled the book as Bhagavad Gita as it is. So now we are understanding the qualities of the devotees. So they can become dearer to Krishna. What qualities we need to gain to become ourselves very, very closer to Krishna. One thing, just spreading this message is enough to gain all these qualities. That's it. Just bringing more devotees to our Bhagavad Gita class is enough to gain all these qualities. That's it. Everything will come to us. So that's what Krishna says there. He is guaranteeing that we will go to Krishna, we'll go to Golok, if we just focus on spreading this message to the devotees. So in the sloka number 13 and 14 in the 12th chapter, what we studied, Krishna says, Advesha sarvabhutanam maitraha karunayevacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukka sukha kshami santustaha satatam yogi yathatma drita nishchayaga Mayarpita mano buddhi mame yo madbhaktaga same priyaga. That's what Krishna says. Mayarpita mano buddhi yo madbhaktaga same priyaga. So in another sloka, Krishna says that Mayarpita mano buddhi mame vesisi asamsaya. So in the 8th chapter we studied, Krishna said that Mayarpita mano buddhir mame vesisi asamsayega. Here Mayarpita mano buddhir yo madbhaktaga same priyaga. So that's why we will go to Krishna. Because we will become, there is no doubt that we will go to Krishna. Because we will become very dear to Krishna. Adveshta means, Adveshta sarvabhutana means not envious of any living entity. Treating everyone as our friend, Maitraga. And showing mercy. Karuna Yevacha, and not claiming any proprietorship, free from proprietorship, nirmamo, and not having any false prestige, no ahankara, nirahankara, samadukka sukha, kshami, samadukka sukha, being equal in happiness and distress, and forgiveness, forgiving, santusta, satatam, always satisfied. That yogi, yathatma, dhrita nishche, always self-situated with great determination. And Mayarpita Manobuddhir Yomadbhaktaga Sami Priyagam. So who is able to offer his mind and intelligence unto me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. That's what Krishna says. One who is not envious but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with a determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. Then in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday, Krishna said there, Yasmadnodvijate loko lokanodvijate chayaka Harsha marsha bayodvege mukto yasacha me priyaga. Yasman nodvijate loko. By whom this world is not disturbed. No one is disturbed by whom in this world. Lokan nodvijate chayaka. And who is not disturbed? Lokan, who is not disturbed by anyone in this world. So one who is not disturbing anyone in this world, by whom this world is not disturbed, or he is not disturbed by anyone in this world. And such a person who is freed from harsha, amarsha, happiness, distress, and fear and anxiety, bayodvege, mukto. Yes, such a me priyaga, such a devotee of mine is, yes, such a me priyaga, he is very dear to me. That's what Krishna says. He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety is very dear to me. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing the sloka number 16, what we are studying today. Anapekshaga suchit daksha udasina gatau vyataga Sarvaramba parityagi yo madbhaktaga same priyaga. So one who is unapekshaka, so one who is very neutral and who is very pure, suchit, daksha, who is an expert with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So who is udasina. Udasina means he is free from all care. He is not caring about anything in this material world. That's what is called udasina. Udasina vadasino asaktam tesu karmasu. That's what Krishna says. Krishna says in the 9th chapter, Nachamatstani bhutani. Krishna is saying that nothing is going to is bind me. So nachamam tani karmani nibandrandi dhananjaya udasina vadasino asaktam tesu karmasu. So nachamam tani karmani nibandrandi dhananjaya. So all such my activities are not going to bind me because I am situated as neutral. Udasina vadasino asaktam tesu karmasu. Asaktam tesu karmasu means I'm not attached to the results of activities. That's what asaktam tesu karmasu. That's what udasina. Gatavyataga, free from all distress. Sarvaramba parityagi. One who is able to renounce everything, all. Sarvaramba parityagi. Yo madbhaktaga samay priyaga. So he is my devotee and he is very dear to me. Such a devotee of mine is dear to me. My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure expert without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result is very dear to me. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 16th sloka in the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimati Radha Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. So we'll chant 2 rounds, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Hare 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, any paper, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Please
Krishna.
accept my humble obeisances. Thank you for another wonderful class. I really appreciate the continuing theme we're talking about with non-attachment and letting go of material things, in favor of obviously spiritual. Particularly, it plays out differently at different stages in our life.
Yeah.
And this is something that is just, there's no accidents. It's something I'm needing to hear, particularly right now, because it's something I've been working on, that Krishna's actually been working on with me recently. So it's very encouraging, helpful. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna is in our heart as the super soul. He knows everything. He definitely guides us in the right direction. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
No questions, Guruji. Only thing is that when we are practicing this dispassionate or nirmoha, state, but others should not understand it, correct, Guruji? This should be something very, very personal.
Which
in
one,
the
Mataji?
sense, when I am going to show this complete detachment to with
The
others.
others, we need not. It's actually the detachment means it is automatically we should not be affected by the results. That is the main thing.
That is the only thing.
That is a very, very important thing. The others can also notice that we are not affected by the results. We are doing it, but not affected by the results. Because we are doing it for Krishna, everything has responsibility. And slowly we need to reduce all our activities in this way as we grow older and older, because there is no point in at that time we have to slowly give up all the responsibilities. That's very important.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Asmika, are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Asmika. Ipsa Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ipsa Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Ipsa Mataji, I'm not able to hear you. Are you able to hear me? Yeah, now I'm able to. Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Still, I couldn't. I'm not able to hear you, Mataji. Yeah. Maybe there is some problem, Mataji.
One question is that how anger is related to Guruji?
Now I'm able to hear you. What is your question, Mataji? Mataji, your voice again was breaking. Can you repeat again?
How anger is related to detachment?
Okay, what is related to detachment? How?
How anger
Anger is related to
is
detachment.
related to detachment, like material thing, person, anger.
Anger, I understand. How anger is related to detachment. Anger means there is attachment. The only reason we can get anger because of attachment. See, if we are not getting anger at all, if we are not angry about anything, so that means we are detached. So the anger itself comes because of attachment. Sangaste supajayate. Dhyayato visayan pumsaga sangaste supajayate sangat sanjayate kamaga kamat krodho abhijayate. So that's what is raga. Raga, bhaya, krodha. If there is raga, if there is attachment, then bhaya and krodha will be there. Fear and anger will be there. If there is no raga, there is no attachment, then there is no fear, no anger. You understand that, Mataji? You understand that, Mataji? Hare Krishna. If I'm not able to hear anything
Okay,
from
Guruji.
you. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sheena Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class also. No question, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Sada Dhanvat Pranam, Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Grateful for this wonderful class. Thanks. Thank you very much. No questions, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asmika Mataji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा गुरुजी
Hare
कोई
Krishna.
क्वेश्चन हमारे पास नहीं है
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. So you are joining for the first time today, Mataji?
नो सर आई एम सेकेंड टाइम
Oh, second time. Very nice. So from which place you are from, Mataji?
आई एम दिल्ली
Oh, Delhi. Okay. Hare Krishna. Very nice, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा सर
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for the wonderful class, Guruji. Very nice talk about survival of the
Yes,
fittest and what is really survival. It's very
yes.
wonderful way of explaining that. And also very nicely Krishna has described who is dear to him.
Yes.
Every quality really makes us rethink about what we are doing in life every day.
That is correct,
So,
Mataji. That is correct.
yeah. Very
Even
nice,
that.
Guruji. So one thing which I wanted to ask you, Guruji, is about the detachment part. So sannyasis and people who are not very much involved in material possessions, gathering material possessions. So they are closer to Krishna, is it? Or even those in Grahastha also can be equally considered?
Yeah, also can be equally closer to Krishna. Only thing is that we should have that much connection, affection with Krishna. The real sannyasi, who is the real sannyasi? The real sannyasi is a person who has no attachment to the results.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's what.
Got it. So that, with that definition, then anybody can be a sannyasi.
Yeah. Anashridaha karma palam karyam karma samacham sa sannyasi cha yogi cha naniragni na chakriya. So one who is not attached to the results is a sannyasi. So yes, Grihastha also cannot be can be a sannyasi by not getting attached to the results. That's it. That's it.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. And the other thing which you said, that a person who has become a devotee of Krishna will continue to be a devotee of Krishna. right?
Yes.
Even in the next Janma, they will be born in a better family and they would continue to
Yes.
this thing. So always there is only what to say, going up in Krishna
Going up
consciousness.
only. Like for us, learning Bhagavad Gita for so long, so now there is no way we are going to leave Krishna, correct? So that's the thing.
Correct.
So because we are tasting Krishna consciousness every day, and we are seeing how Krishna is helping us in our life every day. So now we will not lose Krishna. We will not forget him. So we will keep engaged in serving him more and more. That's what is happening. That's because we already tasted Krishna consciousness. Correct, Mataji? That's the important.
Yes, Guruji.
We need to develop that taste. Once this is called higher taste, correct? Once you develop that taste, then we will just give up the lower taste. That's it.
Okay. Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Very interesting class. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mother. Hare Krishna. Akshay Kumar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. So thank you so much for the class. And I'm not able to be regular nowadays due to my schedule.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, but I'm listening to Srila Prabhupada's transcripts and making notes. I'm making progress every day in Krishna consciousness. And thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, Guruji.
Krishna.
We should follow the rules and regulation of Bhagavad Gita. Is very important.
Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother. Krishna's mercy we will follow.
Yes,
He will make us to follow. That's it.
Yes, Guruji.
Happening by His mercy. Yes, Mother.
Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for all your motivations.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Gita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare.
Another wonderful class, Guruji. We should leave means responsibilities we should do. It is compulsory, no, Guruji?
Yes.
We can't leave that.
Yeah, we should not give up the responsibility, but we should give up the attachment. We should not be affected by the people. We should think that everything we are doing it for Krishna. That's what is very important.
Okay. Any duty or any responsibility we should
any duty, everyone.
Krishna.
That's what I mentioned. Every one of us are under different circumstances, different situations, or different responsibilities. But we should not keep on adding more responsibilities. That's a very important thing. Yes, Mother. We have to plan. We have to plan ourselves that slowly we can spend more time for Krishna. That's what is very important. But Krishna himself will help us to do that, Mother. Once we are very sincere, once we are very interested in only remembering and serving Krishna, we will see a lot of wonders. In fact, all the responsibilities, it's not even we are doing, only Krishna is doing. We think that we are doing everything, but only Krishna is helping. Otherwise, we can't even move our little finger.
Yes, Guruji. That is true, Guruji. Yes. He is only helping us to do these responsibilities.
It is correct. Yes, Mother. That's what we need to do. So that way, we think like that, then we are fine. Yes, Mother.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rumba Nandikar.
Nandi Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Palliyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today's your explanation about the spiritual world, that is survival of the fittest, is very, very interesting to hear.
Yes.
I think people living in material world is not really saved. That is another thing which we have to understand. That is really the fittest means we should be able to live in spiritual world. That is a very interesting thing to hear today. That is a very, very interesting. So, in the material world itself, nowadays it is very difficult to find people who is of that quality. That what Krishna slokas, what we are learning for the last few days, say around 10 days, or this 12th chapter itself, all the slokas, such quality people finding it in present world is itself is a very difficult thing. And at the same time, if such people are in Goloka, then really that is the survival of the fittest. There is no doubt about it. There is no doubt. Yes, that is. We can understand, but how to do it is a big question mark. That is the thing. Anyway, in this material world. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the nice class. Very nicely enjoying day by day.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna.
Whenever I hear the Ani Pepper Mataji's voice, I feel very happy. It means our devotees are there all over the world.
Yeah, that's correct.
She asks questions and she speaks so nicely, I always think that means devotees are there all over the world. We have to means they get connected.
That is correct, Mataji. Everywhere devotees are there, we need to identify them and give them this knowledge. That's what is very important.
True, Guruji. Class was very nice, really, very enjoying. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Another wonderful class. Really enjoy the class, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for all your effort, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. Today my voice is caught up.
Yeah,
yes.
For that. You are feeling okay, Mataji?
Yeah, a little sore throat.
Okay.
With fever a little bit. Yes, Guruji. So we have to be very dear to Krishna. We should know what pleases Krishna. We must only do those things what makes him happy. Yes, Guruji. Today's lecture was very nice. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.